Right, everybody. This is Steve Koenig with MTI. I want to do a quick sound check. If you want mine, please type in your first name and where you are calling in from in the chat box. I want to make sure that we've got good sound and good audio. And by typing in your first name and where you're calling in from, lets me know that you can hear me loud and clear, and that we've got good video. Okay. At the very least, everyone, give me a loud and clear, so that I know you can hear me. Okay, so I got Doug in Dallas, I got Martin in the Netherlands, Danny from New York City, Brian from Seattle. Okay, good. We got good sound, good volume. Thank you, everyone. Go ahead and keep those chats coming. This is how I'm going to know whether you are understanding the information or not. So please do chat in that chat box. Now, hopefully you understand anytime you're investing in the markets, any kind of market, there's risk involved. So that means do not invest money you can't afford to lose. You always want to follow something called equity management or risk management, because losses are a normal part of the process. Now, we are not CTAs. That stands for Commodity Trading Advisor. I can't trade for you. You will always have full control. We guide you, teach you, coach you, assist you. But at the end of the day, it's going to be you deciding whether to take a trade or not take the trade. And I believe more importantly, with how large a position. Everyone just give me a quick yes. Give me a final check to make sure that everybody's got good communications. They know how to use the chat box. Everyone just give me a quick yes. Hopefully you understand that. Now, here's today's agenda. I'm going to very quickly talk about who we are, Market Traders Institute, but I'm going to dive into the Forex market. I'm going to give you an overview, and I'm going to take you to the live market. Ultimately, this portion of the presentation, though, is for you to decide if Forex trading, if currency trading is for you. Some people do it, make part-time income, some make full-time income. It doesn't matter if it's brand new or you've been looking at this for years. I want to commend you on being here today to get the information. I'm not going to take your time for granted. I definitely appreciate you being here. Now, throughout my presentation, if you said, man, I like this, we have a live class going on this coming Thursday. It's April 19th and 20th. If you want to jot that down in your notes, feel free. I'm going to give you, we have a special Investors Inspiration opportunity. I'm going to talk more about that at the very end. But as I'm going through the presentation, if you say, maybe I'd like this, I'm going to share with you more. Another Investor Inspiration promotion or special. Just because you are here, part of Investor Inspiration, we are going to give this to you. This is called the Forex Business Plan and a Profit Plan. Josh Martinez is one of our leading instructors and traders. He has developed a comprehensive profit plan that we are going to make available for everybody. If you want it, I'm going to say stay with me to the end of the presentation. I'm going to share how everyone here on the presentation can get a copy of this for free. Now, this is a live presentation. You hopefully all know this. It is 11:49 a.m. Let's see, it is April 17th. That's Tuesday, 2018. I'd like you to grab a pen and paper, because I'm going to be giving you some, I think, some good tidbits, some good nuggets, some good information you're going to write down. Now, my name is Steve Koenig. I'm a senior Forex analyst. I'm a former stockbroker. I've gone to school. But honestly, I'm down to earth. I've been looking at trading for a number of years, and I did not succeed until I got a proper education. Here, MTI, for example, that's an example. Today, I am semi-retired. I do not work outside the home. I probably spend about 30 to 45 minutes of trading. The rest of the time, I am living life. Now, does anybody like that? Type in like. If you like the thought of working maybe 30 to 45 minutes a day and living life the rest of your time. If you like that, you might want to consider being a Forex trader. Now, let me do a quick survey first. I want to know your experience level in the Forex market. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is high, 10 would be somebody, an experienced Forex trader making over $200,000 a year. A 1 would be somebody newer, maybe checking out. Maybe you've never done it before. Maybe you've never taken a live trade. Give me a scale of 1 to 10, just so I know your experience level. So I see Nas at a 4, Nicholas at a 2, Oxo at a 1, Ash at a 0. I've got Tommy at a 3, Danielle. You know, I've got about 85% of you in that new category. I got a couple experienced people, but the majority are brand new. I got a -3. This is a zero-sum game. And what that means is the losers pay the winners. And if you find yourself losing more often than you like, What you're doing is you're paying people who've got more experience and more training than you do. So the only thing that separates you from them is getting that proper education and the proper experience. By that I mean coaching and mentorship. Speaking of coaching, I'd like to introduce you to Jared Martinez. He's the founder of our company. He is known as the FX Chief. He's been doing this for 30 years. He's a best-selling author. He's been featured in numerous business programs. And what he did is 24 years ago, he created our company, MTI, Market Traders Institute. You've got to be doing something right if you've been doing it for 24 years. We are actually one of the fastest growing companies the last 3 years in a row, according to Inc. magazine. And people that choose to become a student here at MTI are 103% more profitable than non-students. Not 3%, not 30, but 103. And the way we do that is what I call is the big trifecta. We have world-class education. We have I think the best software and tools. I'm going to demonstrate those. But bottom line, it's the coaching. It is the mentorship. Could you all do me a favor? I want to make sure you're paying attention. Type in the word mentorship right now in this chat box, in this question box. See, to me, this is what really makes MTI stand out. It is our mentorship. Daily, weekly, monthly. We will hold your hand every single step of the way. Bernard and Danilo, thank you for typing in mentorship. Ash and Jay, thank you for typing in it. Mentorship in any company, Lumina, Nas, this is the only thing, in my opinion, that is really going to make you succeed, is having somebody coach you, mentor you. See, our company motto is we never leave a client behind. Now, speaking of coaching and monitoring, or speaking of coaching and mentoring, Josh Martinez, he is one of our top traders. Now, on Tuesday night, tonight, Josh is going to be going live with a special trading session. This is called the Dollar Rally Prediction. We are expecting over 3,300 pips. That equates to over $33,000 of profits. Now, we normally only make this available for experienced students, but a special investor inspiration promotion. We've got 9 seats available for people that are here on investor inspiration. If you would like to get a seat, if you would like to attend this live trading session with Josh Martinez tonight, it's tonight at 7 p.m. Do me a favor, type in your telephone number with the word session. If you would like to get a special invitation to this live trading session with Josh Martinez, do me a favor, type in your telephone number with the word session, or you can put Josh, I'll know what it is. Now, for those of you that are doing it, what we'll do is after the training today, we're going to follow up with you. We're going to share with you details and see if you qualify. Not everybody's going to get in. I've got more. I've got Brian. I've got Oxo. I've got William. I've got Teddy. I've got Ash. I've got a bunch of you typing it in. So if you're interested, type in your number with the word session. We're going to follow up with you, let you know if you qualify, what has to be done. Go ahead and keep the numbers coming. Luminina, I see you on there. Now, I've got to do the following. When this presentation is done, I'm going to give everyone here the opportunity to become a student here, 60 days risk-free. So ask yourself, throughout this next 60 minutes, can you see yourself learning this? Can you set aside 30 minutes each day? This is not get rich quick. This is a skill set. You learn it, but once you learn it, you can do it day after day. So ask yourself, can you see yourself doing this? Would you be happy with this level of income? Because I feel that if the answer is yes, you're on your way to financial independence, okay? Now, my promise is threefold. One, by the end of the 60 minutes, you're going to see the full potential in the Forex market. 2, you'll see that it is something that a person can easily do part-time. And 3, you'll see whether it's a fit for you or not. Now, I know I have some more experienced people. For the newer people, great. I've got something for the more experienced people. Give me 2-3 minutes. I want to do a quick introduction of Forex. Forex stands for foreign exchange. They just abbreviate it. And all it is, it's exchanging one currency for another. Yes or no? Have any of you ever traveled to another country where you had to exchange one currency for another? Give me a yes or no, because that's all the Forex market is. It is exchanging one currency for another. For example, if you travel from the United States to Europe, you're going to exchange US dollars for euros. When you come back, you exchange euros for US dollars. Brian, Luminita, Daniel, I got all of you doing it. Brian lives 10 miles from Canada. Got it. The Forex trades the fluctuations of the exchange rate between two currencies. So it's always in pairs, like the US dollar, euro, the euro Swiss franc, the Swiss franc Aussie dollar. It's always going to trade in currency pairs. Now, we trade these 8: US dollar, Canadian dollar, the euro, British pound, Japanese yen, Swiss franc, Australian dollar, and the New Zealand dollar. We trade these because they are politically and financially stable, yet they still move. They move enough to provide incredible opportunities. I'm going to demonstrate this in the live market in just a moment. Okay. Now, there's 4 major reasons people like to trade the Forex market. Liquidity. It means you can always get in, you can always get out. Size. It is the largest market in the world. It trades over $5 trillion a day. Focus. Now, hey, I love stocks. Okay. There's over 5,000. I love options, but honestly, it almost feels like you sometimes need like a PhD in mathematics to really get the options down. Futures, again, there's just so many moving parts. With Forex market, there's only the 8 currencies, and on any given week, we generally only look at 4 to 6 of them. Do me a favor, type in 4 to 6. So 4-6. On any given week, we only look at 4 to 6. It is so easy to stay focused. And then flexibility. This is my opinion, is the best reason. It is open 24 hours a day from Sunday afternoon 5 p.m. to Friday afternoon 5 p.m. Eastern time. That means it's open 24 hours a day. It works with any schedule. There are no day trading restrictions. You can be in a trade minutes or hours or days, okay? You can open up an account with as little or as much as you want. You can open up an account with $500. There's places you can open up with $200. There are places you can actually open up an account with 0. It's a live trading account with demo money until you feel comfortable trading with your own live money. That means it is easy. It is easy to ramp up. It can provide you with daily and weekly income. It can provide you with long-term wealth, okay? In the United States, it's tax advantage. If you like paying lower taxes, type in low taxes. You can make money and pay lower taxes. You can trade this in retirement accounts. Bottom line, this is why people love the Forex market. It offers huge potential. It is literally the easiest to follow. It is the most profitable and the most predictable market out there. Now, let me do this. Let me go to my live charts. I want to make sure everybody can see. If you can see charts on your screen, either type in the word charts or the letter C. I just want to make sure we've got good confirmation here. So Danilo, Brian, thank you so much for that. Luminita, good, thank you. So let me go here. I'm going to open up this chart right here, and this right here is the Great British Pound, New Zealand dollar 1 hour. And the 1 hour just means each one of these bars, we call these Japanese candlesticks, these each represent 1 hour. The white means the price is going up. The dark blue means the price is going down, okay? Now, these are each 1 hour. You can look at in the candlestick, the open, the high, the low, the close. And if you look over here on the right, does everybody see we've got 1.62, okay, over here on the right? All that means is it's going to take 1.92, if I said it wrong, 1.92 New Zealand dollars to buy 1 British pound. So we've got the exchange rate here on the right. We've got time down here. We have all kinds of tools above here. I'm going to go through, I'm going to demonstrate these tools just to show you. Now, this system, I always get people asking, this is called the Ultimate Charting Software. Ultimate Charting Software, okay? Or we go UCS, and this is available only through MTI. It's a proprietary, I can't type, proprietary system exclusive to MTI, okay? So this is something that we make available to our students, okay? Now, our job as a Forex trader, our job is to capture pips, okay? And a pip stands for price interest point. If I don't type that out, I always get people asking. You will not have to memorize that, but I'm just going to tell you that's what it is. Oh, well, okay. You guys got it. Our job is to capture pips. And it stands for price interest point. Now, one of the ways that we do this, we want to know what direction is the market going, where to get in, where to get out. One of the tools we use is called a trend line. This is one of the tools. And we like to get in on what's called a counter trend line break. Market's going down and then it breaks. This is just one of the technical tools. Or here could be another example. We've got a counter trend line break and the market is breaking. Or here's another example. the market is going down. Oh, sorry. The market is going down, 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 down. And then right there, we have that counter trend line break. Give me a yes if this is making sense so far. Give me a yes if this is making sense, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at this as a counter trend line break. Well, let's just see, do we see anything over here? Does everybody see here to the right on the market? The market is trending up, so the trend is up. So we wanna buy. We wanna buy and we wanna look for an opportunity. Well, right here, boom. This is a perfect, this is a great, the market is trending up. We have 3 candlesticks, okay? We have 3 candlesticks right here that are trending down, okay? We have 3 candlesticks that are trending down. And actually, I'm gonna use this one right here, right there. Everybody see that? So if it closes, if the next candlestick closes above that line right there, that is our entry. Type in the word entry if you understand it. It broke that trend line, so that is going to be our entry. What that means is we are going to buy right there. Now, we're going to put on something called a protective stop in case we're wrong. We're going to have a protective stop. It's basically, I'll give you a shortcut. We're going to go 15 pips below this low. So we have our entry, we have our protective stop in case we're wrong. We're going to take a small loss. What about our target? Well, I'm seeing this beautiful run up. I'm going to be conservative right here. I'm going to say the market's going to go up to at least that point. So I'm going to call my target right there. Okay. And I'm going to make that line green because I like to make targets green. Okay. So this right here is our target. Okay. This right here is our entry. And this right here is our stop. Give me a yes if this is making sense so far. Give me a yes if this is making sense. I know I'm going fast, but I'm giving you a quick lesson on this. So right now, we're going to set this up as something called set and forget. This is set and forget. A set and forget says right now, you can put on this trade and go walk away. Go live life. Go to work, go spend time with your family, go to sleep. It doesn't matter because right now we have our entry, our stop, we put on the trade, set and forget, go live life. Now let's see what happens. We're gonna get in this trade, next candlestick. Nope, it didn't hit our stop, didn't hit our target, nothing to do. Right here, boom. Does everybody see this candlestick? It went up, it hit our target. The system will automatically get us out. We got in down here, okay? We got in down here, we got out up there. Well, how did we do? How did we make? Well, I've got this tool. This is called a ruler right here, and I'm gonna measure. And I'm gonna measure from right there to right there, and you may or may not be able to see it, but up here, range in pips, it says 127 pips in 2 bars. Well, each bar represents 1 hour, so 2 bars would be 2 hours. So what we just made here, we made 127 pips in 2 hours. Hey, sounds great. Hey, Steve, we made 127 pips. Well, what does that mean? I still don't really understand what a pip is. Well, let me explain how this one works. Okay, you can open up, you can be trading what's called a micro lot. Okay, a micro lot, and it only takes a $20 investment to control 1 micro lot. So for each micro lot, for each pip out of micro lot, you make 10 cents. Now you're saying, Steve, that doesn't sound like a lot, but if you take your 127 pips, okay, and you times it times that 10 cents, okay, you just generated $12.70 of profit in 2 hours, okay? Think about this. You just started out, okay? You're not doing a whole lot. You only risked $20. But guess what? You don't have to start with the micro lot. You can actually start with something called a mini lot. It only takes a $200 investment to control 1 mini lot. Now, for each pip of movement, you make $1. So now you take 127 pips times the $1. Well, now you just generated $127 of profit in 2 hours. See, you did the same amount of work. You just have more confidence. See, here's what happens. You are free. We are not a brokerage firm. We are a school. We provide education. We provide tools. You are free to have your brokerage account with whoever you want. Okay. So what happens is you can link up this charting software with your brokerage account. You can trade from this charts directly to your brokerage firm. So here's what happens right here. You get into the trade on your entry right there. Your brokerage firm is going to hold on to $200. That's kind of like collateral. Okay. Then you go on 2 hours later, bam, you get out of the trade right there. They're going to give you that $200 investment back, and they're going to give you the $127 of profit. Now, what is this in a return on investment? I'm not great with math. I think I can have this. That's like a 63% return on investment. Is everybody with me? Can everybody understand now why people absolutely love the Forex market? Now, guess what? A lot of people start with the mini lot, but they don't end there. They then move up to something that's called a standard lot. And it only takes a $2,000 investment to control one standard lot. There, each pip, you do the same amount of work, but each pip is now worth $10. Think of like it as 1 share, 10 shares, 100 shares. Okay, that for some people would be a little bit easier to think about it. But now you make $10 a pip. So doing this exact same trade, the exact same amount of work, you now generated $1,270 of profit. Okay, in 2 hours. Give me a yes or no. Can you at least see why people are attracted to the Forex market? Do the same amount of work, make 10 times. And you don't have to stop with 1 standard lot. You can go to 2 standard lots. You can go, we have some students trading 5 standard lots. Some are trading 10. Okay, with the Forex market, there is something called leverage or buying power. It doesn't matter if you're talking about a micro lot or a mini lot or a standard lot. Okay, we've got all kinds of opportunities going on. Now, let me do this. As I shift gears, I want you to write down on your paper how much money do you need to make on average every month from the Forex market in order to accomplish your financial goals. I'll say it again. How much money do you need to make on average every month to meet your financial goals? Okay, go ahead and write that down. I've got $2,700. I see $5,000. I see $6,000. You know, most of you really seem to be in that $2,000 to $8,000 range. Yeah, Ash says $1 million. That's pushing it. I've got Sam and Danilo and Monty. You know, with the exception of the million, all the numbers are seen are so doable. Okay, see, this is a skill set. Once you learn how to do it, you just do it month after month. So if I can show you, let me ask you this. If I can show you a couple of basic strategies where you can consistently make anywhere from $2,000 to $8,000, $10,000 a month, month after month in your free time and not quitting your job, yes or no? Would you be willing to set aside 30 to 45 minutes a day? Hey, Brian's got a great 1% a day. I love it. Would you be willing, yes or no, would you be willing to set aside 30 to 45 minutes a day to master this if it could generate $2,000 to $10,000 per month? Because it's a skill set. Like I said, once you learn it, you never have to relearn it. We can, you know, you can provide yourself an income stream for the rest of your life. When students come here, they quit talking about the income and they start talking about the freedom that it gives them. Now, I've got some people that have been asking about our coaching program as well. If you would, I've got questions in 2 areas. I've got people asking about the Tuesday night session tonight and coaching. If you are interested in learning more about our coaching and our mentoring program and how you can be work with trading experts like Jared Martinez and Josh Martinez and such, do me a favor, type in your number, your telephone number with the word coaching. If you'd like more details about our coaching and mentoring, type in your number with the word coaching. I have some people again ask me about the special trading session tonight. If you haven't yet typed in your number and you're still interested in that trading session tonight, you can type in your number with the word session for tonight. And if you're interested in both, type in your number with both. I've got very limited time right now. I can't go into details. I can, that's why we want to follow up. So if you're interested in the coaching or the session, you can type in your number and I'll do that. Let me do this. I've only got like 9 seats available. So Brian, I see you, Luminito. I've got you, everything else. Let me go back to my live chart. But if you're interested in getting details, throw in your number. Let me do this. Let me go back to my live charts. Have any of you ever noticed that the market does something? It repeats itself. It follows a wave pattern, makes lower lows and lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and then it reverses. It makes higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Have any of you ever noticed this? Yes or no? Well, this is, if you have, it follows what's called the Fibonacci wave pattern. It is a magical sequence that repeats itself over and over again. Now, I'm going to show you, we've got a tool right here that's called the MTI Fibonacci Retracement Tool, and I'm going to show you how we use this, okay? I'm going to do just a quick lesson. Understand, this is 60 minutes that I've got with you right now. In our classes, we're going to do more information, but here's what's going on. We're going to put on the Fibonacci right here. We teach you where to put it on, so I put on the Fibonacci. This is the Fibonacci. We have red, blue, green. They mean something. They mean something. I'll show you. So here's an example. Remember before we talked about how we had our trend line? This is called a counter trend line retracement. Well, what we did is we're going to get in right there. The market itself went down to this blue line right here. Well, because it went down to that blue line, we feel it's going to go up to this blue line right here. So we got in here. This is using Fibonacci. We got in here. And then we're also going to get out then right there. That's what the Fibonacci is telling us. And if I measure this from where we got in to where we got out right there in the top left, I don't know if you can see this range in pips. It says 98 pips in 2 bars. Well, this is a 4-hour chart. So let me write this down. So here's an example on this first trade. Okay, we just did 98 pips. Well, what does this mean? Well, let me put this in dollars and cents. This would be $980 of profit. Okay, this would be in that would be 2 bars. So that would be in 8 hours. Okay, and that's just one standard lot. Guess what? What if you were trading 2 standard lots? Double it. What if you were trading 5 standard lots? Take that number, that profit times 5. What if you're trading 10 times 10? And guess what? Once we get out, we repeat it, do it all over again. We put on the Fibonacci again. We're going to teach exactly how to do it. We put on the Fibonacci, and again, counter trend line break. Wait for the market to go down. You know, it would have been right here. Maybe you got in right there. Okay, maybe you got in there. This right here, I'm going to show you something. This is in the red zone. So our expectation is it's going to go to the red line right there. So that's where it got in. So we got in, you know, we probably got in like right there, or let's say we got in late. Let's say we got in right there and we got out right there. Let me measure this again. I've got my measuring device. We got in here. We got out there. Now up here, I don't know if you see this, 153 pips. Yes or no? Can you see this up in the top left? 153 pips in 8 bars. Okay, 8 times 4, that's 32 hours. Let me write this down. Let me write this down. So that's a second trade. Second trade would equal, what we said, 153 pips. So that would be $1,530 of profit in 32 hours. And again, that is trading just 1 standard lot. If you were trading 2 standard lots, you could double it. Now, is there anybody here that's concerned? Well, Steve, you've been putting on these lines, but I'm kind of new at this. What if I don't know? What if I don't know how to put on these lines? What if I told you we had a system where these Fibonacci's, all these lines I've been manually putting on? What if I told you there's an automatic system? Type in auto if you'd be okay with that. Type in auto if you'd actually be excited. Because I was concerned when I was brand new, I did not draw the Fibonacci correct. So Brian Danilo. So here, this is how to do it the right way. I showed you manually. It's like before you use a calculator, you should understand the basics of addition. But this is it. This is called our smart tools. I'm going to take the smart Fibonacci right here, smart Fibonacci, and I'm going to go back to this beginning. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, click, and watch what happens. 3, 2, 1, click. Boom. It now puts on all the Fibonacci's for me automatically. Does everybody see this? Can everybody see this? I'm going to move this a little bit. It is now putting on the Fibonacci. So now, here's what you do. Okay, Steve, I see this. I see this. The Fibonacci is on over here. So look here to the left. Fibonacci, it went down. Trend line is going down right here. Finally, right here, it broke it. So there's our entry. Well, how deep did it go? It only went down to the red zone. So my expectation is this red line above. That's where it's going to go. Okay, let me just keep on going. I got to draw this. I guess I didn't go far enough to the right. And right there, boom, right there, we hit it. Okay, right there, we hit it right there. So we got in right here. Okay, we did a set and forget trade. We got out right there. How did we do? Well, let me measure it. So in this trade right here, let me do this. 489 pips. 489 pips. Let me write this down. So that's my third trade was 489 pips. Okay. Are you guys understanding? Have you ever heard of the sequence or something called wash, rinse, and repeat? Wash, rinse, and repeat profit on one standard lot. So just on these three trades, already, and guys, I don't have time, but I can show you. I'll show you in a second. Let me just do this. If you just did this trade after, look at this. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. You can just follow this along. See the market. Have you guys ever seen, well, I already said the market moves in waves. It follows that Fibonacci wave sequence. And if I just added up these three trades alone, we had 98 pips plus 153 pips plus 489 pips. That's 740 pips. Okay, 740 pips. Okay, that would equate to $7,400 of profit trading just one standard lot. Okay, on one currency pair. You guys with me? One currency pair. And this was when I look at my charts. I got August, September. This was in 5 weeks. In 5 weeks. Remember before I was saying on average, we will trade anywhere from 4 to 6 per week. Remember I said 4 pairs, 4 to 6 pairs a week? Well, I'm showing you just one. What if we did just 4 pairs? This is about, what is that? About $29,000 of profit. Okay, if one standard lot, okay, trading 4 pairs. Most people can trade that. Is anybody be here okay with this kind of money? Okay, the reason why I'm showing you this is I want you to understand you've got this opportunity. Now, everything that I've been talking about, I've been going fast, okay? I've been going fast. We teach you. We have live education. We have something also called the online university. You can research this. We have prep courses. So you're going to learn about the Fibonacci's, about the ABCDs. We're going to talk about the retracements. Everything I've been showing you how to do this. We have all the education. We have live training and we have on demand. And on top of that, Jared Martinez, the FX chief, he still has live training. This is called the FX Chief's Fast Track Mentorship. We have a 16-week-long program that we hold people's hands every single step of the way. Live education, on demand, mentorship. We've got something called the Trader's Checklist. I don't have time to go into all the details right now, but what I've been showing you so far is this system. You guys with me so far? I've been showing you a phenomenal system, but what I've been showing you is traditional technical analysis. Okay, support, resistance. I've been drawing the trend lines, and I talked about candlesticks and breakouts. We talked about Fibonacci. It's going to take you a couple months to learn, okay? But we have a tool that's called the Power Fibonacci tool that will completely automate everything. It will automate the entries, the targets, the stops. It will go through. You could actually be trading this afternoon because it only takes about 5 minutes to learn. It identifies all the entries. It takes away the guesswork. It saves a ton of time. And check this out. It has an 80% success rate. Type in me, ME. If I can show you an automated system, the Power Fib, type in me if you'd like me to show it to you. I don't want to waste your time. Good. I at least got Danilo. Good. Let me go back to my charts and let me show you. I'm going to go to a different one. I'm going to go to a different chart right now. So all I'm going to do, good, Ash, I see you, Luminito, I see you, Oxo, I see you, William, Brian, me, good. Let me show you. Step 1, we put on the smart. This is the smart Fibonacci. I look to the left, I'll look for the bottom, and I'm going to put it on. Now, I'm going to show you this strategy. This is called the Power Fib tool, or you could call it the strategy. Okay, it is fully automatic. But I'm going to show you, I'm going to go really slow right now. I'm going to show you how it works. What it will do is every single time, we've got the Fibonacci right here on the right here. It's already set up. The system did it. Every time the market comes down to one of these lines, these are called a retracement level. Every time the market comes down to one of those retracement levels, this system, this strategy will automatically get you into the trade. So let's see what happens. Okay, next candlestick, boom, right here. Market, the system gets us into a trade right there. Next candlestick, hey, market went down a little bit further. It got us in. We got in right there. Great. Next candlestick, what's going to go on? Boom, went down again. Wonderful. We're going to get in right there. How about the next candlestick? Hopefully it's going to go up. Nope, went down a little bit further. That's okay. We've got our stops in places. We are making money. We're still doing okay. We've got risk management. We're going to teach you everything. Now what happens? Okay, it's going sideways, sideways. Oh, great, great, great. And then right here. Now, you guys see this blue line? That's called the blue line. That's the blue zone. We got into the trade right there. Okay, we got into the trade right there. Let's see. Does it go down to the green line? Okay, we'll draw that a little bit further. I'm going to go a little bit faster now. We're in the trade, in the trade, in the trade, in the trade. Nope, doesn't go down. And what goes on? Let me, sorry guys. This is down here. Okay, we got in down here. Because this went down to the blue line down here, our exit is going to be the blue line right there. It would have hit one of these two. Okay, so let me kind of share with you what's happening. Okay, what would have happened is we got out, so we got in on these 5 levels. We would have gotten out here. Type in me. Can I get anybody that will be my scorekeeper? Will you write down some numbers? Type in me if you'll write down some numbers in the chat box for me. Just give me a me, M-E, good. Daniel, good. Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to expand this a little bit better so we can see it a little bit easier. Okay? This is where we got in and out. I'm going to show there. So I'm going to use my ruler again. We got out up here. So the first trade, the first entry, we made 218. Could you please type in 218 and put that in the chat box? 218. We made 218 pips. On the second entry right here, we made 278. Please type in 278. On the third entry right here, we made 326 pips. Type in 326, please. On the fourth entry, we made 375. Please type in 375. And then on this fifth trade right down here, we made 444 pips. Please type in 444 pips. Okay? If you were doing this, and I'll come back to these numbers, if you were doing this manually, you would have drawn a trend line right here. Okay? One of these. You probably would have gotten in like right there. It went down to the blue line here. So if you were doing this traditionally, there's nothing wrong with it. You would have made 358 pips, 358. So traditional Fibonacci, which is manual, okay, you would have made 358 pips. Okay, not bad, not bad. Now let's do the power fib, which is an fully automatic. Okay, let's see how we did on this one. I'm going to take my calculator now, and you were all kind enough to type in those results. So let me type that in there. So we made 218 pips on the first trade, 278 on the second, 326 on the third, 375 on the fourth, and 444 pips on the fifth. 1,641 pips. 1,461. Let me do this. Let me go back to my, see if I can go back to this one right here. It was 1,000. So we did, let me do it. So we did 1,641 pips. Now, if given the choice, would you rather make 358 pips or would you rather make 1,600 pips? If given the choice, one was manual, you make less money. Another one is fully automatic and you make more money. Which would you prefer? I know it's a rhetorical question. I just want to see who's paying attention. So same area, let me kind of go in this same area right here, this area right here, this area right here. If you had done this traditionally, you would have done well. You would have made 358 pips. But if you had this Power Fibonacci tool, you would have made 1,600 pips. Now, I'm going to take you to the live market. I'm going to go to the live market right now. Okay. No, let me get this tool. I'm going to take you to live market right now, and I'll show you how easy it is. I'm going to click on this. This is all you have to do this. We're going to select all these lines. These are all the retracement levels. We're going to go to right here. We're going to teach you about the settings. Okay. This is going to take me about 5 seconds, and I hit OK. Does everybody see all these lines? Yes or no? You see these lines? Now, the reason this line didn't show up yet is we already hit it. That is how easy it is to apply this Power Fibonacci. You guys understand? It is a very simple. Now, who here would like to see this details? Let me go. Before I do that, let me show you this. Let me show you this. The Power Fibonacci automates the complete process. You can be trading with this right away because it only takes about 5 minutes to learn. What it's going to do is it's got an 80% hit rate. It completely automates the process, automatic entries, the exits, the targets, the stops, okay? Now, with everything I've showed you, with all the tools and training, you can do a lot better. Is there anybody here that conservatively, do you think we could teach you, guide you, coach you, hold your hand, and show you how to make just 20 pips a day? Yes or no? Is there, type in me, M-E, if you think, if you were to move forward with us, with our daily guidance, that we could teach and make 20 pips a day. Because if you did that, 20 pips a day times 20 days a month, okay? And I'm going to tell you, take weekends off, okay? Well, that is 400 pips a month, okay? I'm telling you, we have people that are doing 400 pips a week. We have people that are doing 400 pips a day. So if I'm talking about 400 pips a month, I am being conservative, okay? I am being conservative here, but at 400 pips a month, if you start off, for example, on a mini lot, that's $1 a pip, $1 times 400, that's $400 for the month. Now, if you started off that way, you said, well, you know, maybe $400 a month isn't a life changer. Yeah, Brian says he's looking to make more than 20 a day. Brian, let me show you this. Say you did the same 20 pips a day, and you can make a lot more. Trust me, you can. But now you're trading a stand lot. You've got confidence. You've grown your account size. You've ramped up. Now you're trading a stand lot. You're making $10 a pip. Well, that's $10 times 400. That's now $4,000 a month. That's almost $50,000 a year. Would an extra $50,000 a year be a life changer for you? I know for me, it definitely would. For just about everybody, you know. But guess what? Don't stop with one standard lot. Go to 2 standard lots. Now you're making $20 a pip. You're making $8,000 a month, nearly $100,000 a year. Stop working for your money and let your money work for you. And don't take my word for it. We have so many students here at MTI. So many of them are hitting it out of the park. Hayward, right here. This is April 15th, a couple of days ago. Closed out the week with 4,850 pips. Here's Marcelo, 3,100 pips for the month, not the year, the month. Let me go back. How about this one? Here's Don. Hey, I closed out 671 pips today. How about Robbie? I am up 21.2% this week. Now, in real live money accounts, our students have logged in 1.1 million pips in real money, not paper money, in real money trading accounts, trading just one standard lot. That equates to $11 million. Now, who here, type in me, ME, if you'd like to see, hey, Steve, what would it take to become a student here? Type in me if you'd like to see what that would look like. I just want to see if I've got anybody interested. So Danilo, Lumito, Oxo, William, Larissa, Andrea, I got a bunch of you. Okay, with MTI, we have a 5-phase program, if you would. We provide education, world-class software and tools, the application, mentorship, and live trading. On top of that, it is lifetime. Once you are a student here, you have access to the education for the rest of your life. This is a lifetime education program, okay? Now, the way that this works is we have 5 phases. You're going to have live training. We're going to hold your hand, live training. We can do it online, on site. Most people do it online. If you want to apply to our headquarters in Orlando, we do have on-site classes. Again, most people do it online. We have the online university. There's an on-demand component. We're going to teach you. We're going to give you access to the charting software, 2 different systems. You're going to have the fast-track mentorship with the chief. You're going to have world-class support. For example, every single day we have live webinars. We also have a 24-hour-a-day live trading room. This is all part of it. Now, in December, we had a class of 50 students that started with this program, the Ultimate Traders Package. In the first 3 months of this year, January, February, March, they made on average 26,000 pips. Well, if you're trading a mini lot, that's over $26,000. If you're already trading a standard lot in 3 months' time, yes, we have people making this kind of money, over $260,000. Again, our track record speaks for itself. We have students that are doing this. Hey, Marna, hey, I made $700 today. Hey, I made 2,462 pips for the month. Hey, my account this week, 586 pips. I'm up 9.5%. Hey, I am up 343 pips since I started a few weeks ago. That's less than a month, okay? These are real live situations where our students, hey, I'm up 1,500 pips. Okay, these are real life. Now, what if I told you, if you decide to move forward and become a student, what if I told you we're going to give you full access to the full education for 60 days? Kick the tires, take the classes, do the mentorships, do the on-demand, get everything, and evaluate us. And in 60 days' time, for whatever reason, if in 60 days' time you decide for any reason that it doesn't fit for you, we are going to give you 100% of your money back. The only thing we ask is give it an honest try. Take the classes, do the mentorships. This is a 60-day, 100% money back guarantee. I cannot think, there's not another company out there in the world that I've ever found that does this. Only MTI. We are so solid. We are so confident of our program. We're going to do this. Now, here's what it is. If you priced everything we put together, the software, the training, the on-demand, the mentorship, the classes, everything. If you did this a la carte, the regular price would be over $10,000. Now, it's not that. It's not that. We've bundled it together, and if you want to go to our website right now and purchase this online, the price would be $7,995. But we've got something special going on today. As part of our investor inspiration. This is a special price, guys. You will not normally see this, but as part of our investor inspiration, we are so happy to be here. We're going to make it worth your while. We are going to knock 40% off that online price. This is today only, okay? We're going to take 40% off the price. Today only, it is just $4,797. That's $3,200. That is 40% off. We also do have monthly payment plans. Here's what I'd like you to do. For any of you that got interest, and I realize you're saying, Steve, I don't know if I can afford it. I don't know if I have the money. If you've got interest in this, okay, here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like to get a micro commitment. All I need by a micro commitment is for you, all I need you to do is type in your telephone number. By typing your telephone number, that's taking action. That's what I call as a micro commitment. Here's what's going to happen. For everyone typing in their telephone number, the only commitment it is making is to get details, is to get information. We're not running credit cards. We're not locking you in. It is saying, hey, Steve, I like what I'm seeing here. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but I'm okay to at least talk to somebody. I'm willing to get some questions answered. I'm willing to see what it would look like if I would go forward. So go ahead and type in your numbers. Make that micro commitment. So Danilo, I've got your phone number. Thank you. William and Larissa, I've got your phone number. Brian, I've got your phone number. Yeah, Brian says, hey, willing to talk to somebody. Brian, that's all I'm asking is have a conversation. Typing in your number right now is a commitment to have a conversation and then get your questions answered. Here's what's going to happen. After this presentation, some point today, we're going to get a hold of you on the phone. We're going to explain more about how the program works. We're going to answer all your questions, and then we're going to ask you what you want to do. And if you say, hey, this sounds great, let's go ahead and do it, fantastic, we're going to get you in here. And the biggest issue you're going to have is you wish you would have done this 6 months ago. And if after our conversation you decide it's not for you, that's okay. We still have a special gift for you just for talking with us. I'm going to share with you. Everyone that talks with us today is going to get a special gift. So Fred, I've got your number. Thank you. Luminita, I've got your phone number. Now, for everyone that's typing in their phone number right now, I've got something else. Not only are you getting 40% off, but as a special promotion today, as part of the investor inspiration, we're going to throw in some bonuses. Now, maybe you've been hearing about cryptocurrency. It is hot, guys. It's gone from like a penny. It's not a share, but it's a coin. But it's like a penny a share to $7,000, and it's going to go from $7,000 to $25,000 and up. We've also it's a currency. It's a cryptocurrency. We teach people. We've got a cryptocurrency lesson program. We are going to throw this in. This is a $1,995, $2,000 value for everyone that should decide to move forward today. We're going to throw this in as another bonus. In addition, we've got class this Thursday. Now, we only have 9 seats left in this class. We've got to keep it small. We've got to keep it where we can interact and answer questions. So there's only 9. You're going to get this. Also, as an added bonus today, normally that charting software, you don't have to use it. You can use whatever you want. But that ultimate charting software, we do make it available to our students. You normally get access to it for 2 months. We are going to provide everyone here today as part of Investor Inspiration. You're with us. If you decide to move forward, we're going to give it to you for a year. That's a $4,400 value. On top of it, every single day for the next year. It's 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, for the next year. For the next 12 months, we're going to provide you with daily live trading sessions. We are calling out trades every single day. We're going to throw that in. Also, Tuesday night, today's Tuesday. Tonight, Josh is doing his live trading prediction. You're going to get on that. Now, we've only got 9 seats, so it's only for the first 9 people that type in the number and take action. So if you're at least willing to have a conversation like Fred is, like Ash is, okay, Luminita, Brian, Danilo, if you're at least open to have a conversation, type in your number. We're going to have this. Now, that Power Fibonacci tool that I showed you that completely automates it, there is a cost. There is an investment. It's $1,500. Normally, we would say it's worth it. Go ahead and pay the extra money. But as part of the Investors Inspiration promotion, we're going to throw it in. We're going to throw it in today with no additional charge. It's going to be included with the enrollment. And there's a second tool I'm going to give you. I don't have time. I'm just about out of time. I'm going to throw in the Right Trader tool. This is another $1,500 value. We're going to throw that in because it's Investor Inspiration. We're going to give you extra value. Let me do this. Let me put all the pieces together. You're going to get the live training. You can retake it as often as you want. You're going to have immediate access to the on-demand education. Again, available for you 24/7. You're going to get the Chief's Fast Track Mentorship. You're going to get all kinds of tools and checklists. That's the regular education. But today, as part of the Investors Inspiration, we're going to throw in a year worth of the charting software, worth over $4,000. You're going to get daily webinars, sessions, live trading sessions every day for a year. We're going to throw in tonight's prediction. You're going to get the Power Fibonacci tool worth $1,500, the Right Trader worth $1,500. And get this, we are going to throw in the cryptocurrency lessons. That's a $2,000 value. Now, for Investor Inspiration, if you try to purchase this a la carte, it would be over $18,000. Guess what? We're not doing that. Investors Inspiration, you can get everything I shared with you for just $4,797. If you try to buy this online, it'd be bundled at like $10,000. But if you talk about all the bonuses, that is 74% off with all the bonuses. Now, here's the deal. The only way to lock in this lower price is you've got to at least talk to us today. I realize that you may, maybe you said, Steve, I'm interested. Maybe it's going to take me a little bit longer to put the funds together. I'm not going to worry about that. But what I want you to do is have a conversation today. If you can get started today, that's going to be the best. Okay. So by typing in your number right now, what we're doing is you're saying, I'm open to a conversation. And if I do move forward, I'm going to lock in this lower price. Doug, hey, Doug, I got your number. Doug said, hey, I'm not sure if I'm going to afford it, or if I can afford it. We have got a monthly payment plan program available, okay? So if you haven't yet done so, if you put in your number, okay? Type in your number. We're going to at least have a conversation, let you know. Now, I'm going to show you a way to do something even better. How about take another $500 off, okay? I'm going to throw in $500 off. If you make our job a little bit easier, we're going to take another $500 off. And I don't care if you're not sure, if you need to finance at what, we're going to reduce the price. But if you can call us right now, okay, I don't know if everybody can see this phone number or not, but if you can call us right now, I'm going to try to put in the chat box at least the phone number, because I realize, okay, and then I have to hit send to all. Does everybody see the phone number that just showed up? If you can call us right now, there's two things that's going to happen. If you decide to move forward, we're going to take $500 off, okay? And unfortunately, this is called a $500 voucher, and unfortunately, I've only got 5 of them. So it's only going to be for the first 5 people that actually take action and move forward, okay? If you do, if you call in, you're not locked in, but if you do, you're going to get $500 off, okay? So if you can, do me a favor, if you can call us right now, type in your telephone number with the word call in. That way, I can reserve one of these $500 vouchers. So type in your number with the word call in. That way, we've captured the information in this question box, the chat box, so I can reserve one of those vouchers. Okay, William, I've got your number with calling in. Thank you. That's voucher number 1. Andrea, I apologize for mispronouncing, okay? I've got you calling in, and that's voucher number 2. If there's anybody else, type in your number with call in. Now, we have a couple of different programs. I told you, if you call us, this is $4,297. That's if you do it as a one-time payment. We take all the major credit cards. There's different ways. But our option B, you will still get everything I talked about. We can't quite go down as low as the pricing, but we do have a 0% financing available, and that would be with a customized payment plan. Now, if you were to move forward, I realize you might not, but if you were to move forward, would you have the ability to do this as a one-time payment? That would be option A. Or would you likely need some payment assistance? That would be our option B. So just type in option A or option B. So Danilo, O'Brien, Luminita, Fred, Ash, Doug, everyone, if you were to move forward, would you have the ability at least, that would be an option A as a one-time payment, or would you need assistance? It doesn't matter to us. It just lets us know when we follow up with you. You can just type it in. But again, it doesn't matter which option. You're going to get everything. You are going to get that 100% risk-free 60-day guarantee. This is everything I'm talking about, because at the end of the day, it's all about performance, okay? It's all about being like Michael. Hey, I made $15,000 for the month. It's like Adnan. He showed us his account. From April 25th through the end of 2017, he is up 50,000 pips. That's $503,000. Check this out. His goal for 2018 is 100,000 pips. That's $1 million. Okay. So Ash, I see you. Thank you. Brian, I see you. So over $18,000 value. Okay. If I put all the components with the call-in bonus, that's $4,297. Or if you need customized payment plans. Now, for everyone that calls in, or everyone, if we call you, that answers it. Remember, to begin with, I said we have this profit plan. Josh Martinez has painstakingly put it together. We are going to provide this for everyone. If you call us, okay, the easiest way to make sure you get it, even if you don't move forward with the class, that's okay. But everyone that calls us is going to get this. This is like a $300 value. Everyone that calls us. Now, we're going to try to call you guys as well. I know we have investor inspiration, but the easiest thing you can do to at least make sure you get the profit plan is if you can call us. But do me this favor. If you want to receive this report, you're willing to at least have a conversation, type in your telephone number right now with the word details. If you haven't done it yet, if you're at least open to have a conversation, okay, as a result, a gift that we're going to give you, if you're at least open to having that conversation, we are going to provide for you FF Pathfinder's profit plan. That's an added bonus, okay? So with calling in, you're going to get the Josh's profit plan. You move forward, you're going to get $500 off. Now, last item. What if there was a way? What if there was a way you could get this for free? Would you be interested now? Now, you have to do some work. It's not going to be everybody. You have to qualify. We've got a referral program. We have a tuition assistance program. If you've liked what you've seen here so far with MTI and you would be willing to have a conversation to find out how to get this for free, here's what I need you to do. I need you to do two things. Type in your telephone number followed by the word free. That's it. That's all you need to do. Type in your telephone number with the word free, and we're going to follow up with you. We're going to let you know details of what that's going to take. Now, you got to do a little bit of work. It's not an automatic, and we've got very limited spots. We have a referral program. We have a tuition assistance program. But if you're open to that, if you put in your number with the word free, we're going to explain how everything works. So this is it. This is my last slide. You know, if you've got questions, on this, you can, if you put in your number with questions, we're going to follow up with you. So everyone, thank you so much. If you can call us now at the numbers listed on the screen. Otherwise, we're going to be following up with you shortly. Please do me a favor. Please make sure to answer your phone. We're going to call from an area code 407.